Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordy and I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces collective. We're doing a combo deck reading today using the Muse Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot. These cards are beautiful, they go very well together. I've shuffled the deck and pulled a 10-card tarot spread. I'm not reading reversals with this deck. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. I see all of the numbers on my channel. Welcome to all the new people that have come on board recently. And thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up button and all of that. That really helps. Okay, so I've looked at your cards. There's some really powerful energies in your reading. Right in the middle is this tower card, and lightning striking a squirrel's little home. It looks like, with butterflies kind of dissolving around, and it's very powerful energy. Kind of really closely connected with the power of nature. And then we have this tower card beneath it in the environment, which is kind of like a tower reverse, really, because this woman is floating upside down. It can almost be looked at like this, like she's defying gravity. And then the electricity that is kind of keeping her there is being charged into her shoulders. It's being charged into this rock. So it's very interesting. I don't know too much what the actual imagery is saying itself, but I do know that a double tower moment, one on top of the other, that's almost like an inversion of a tower moment, whatever that means. Do they cancel each other out, or do they amplify each other? Especially with the imagery being so different. I mean, we have lightning striking down from the heavens, and we have lightning striking up from striking down through the foundation into this parallel universe almost, where it's igniting somebody. We have the High Priestess here. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. It's gorgeous. So I want to say that there's like an activation happening here for you spiritually. I want to say that part of you that belongs to like your higher self, parts of you that haven't expressed themselves due to the restraints of this universe, due to your karma and your own self-development, well, that's being broken down. Those barriers are being eliminated. In fact, all barriers are being eliminated here, especially when it comes to your chakras. I can see that even as you close your eyes in this Four of Voices, light is coming through. The light of the universe, even your dreams are being affected, is what I'm hearing. Spirit is trying to push through the barrier to you and to offer you up a cosmic seed here with this Ace of Pentacles. Something that can be planted and harvested. The difference between these two aces is that the Ace of Emotions seems to be coming from you. This new wave of energy, this new wave of spiritual awareness is coming forth from you, opening up your heart and your throat and redirecting your vision towards the divine, towards that love for the universe and for yourself. So it could be like that you're kind of getting closer to the universe, getting closer to your psychic abilities, to your awareness of how things work. But it also can be like just getting closer to yourself. We do have this Queen of Wands in the past. She's holding on to what looks like to be a talking stick or a wand of some sorts. She's got all these hundreds of candles around her down by the bottom. And then she's holding on to some fire here. It's like that inspiration to open up to the universe, open up to God or to your spirituality, to the depths of your soul, has come from the past. It was given to you as a spark when you were in a moment of joy and comfort and rest and relaxation, when you were close to yourself. When you were closest to yourself, that's when this inspiration came in to go on this spiritual path. And since then, you've been, if we look at this Five of Cups here, feeling a bit detached, feeling a bit perhaps lonely, knowing that there is another universe out there, a universe where you're very spiritually connected and activated, knowing that you are the High Priestess. But having had to trust that now wasn't the right time for you to see this universe, see the side of yourself, see these inner depths. You had to rest, you had to rejuvenate, you had to trust blindly that that this spark, this seed that was implanted within you was going to grow. And it all started from this Ace of Cups in the past, like, opening up your heart, opening up your karma, opening up your vision to the divine. But with the squirrel imagery in the tower, you had to prepare for this. Since this moment of realization in the past, since this moment of vulnerability and opening up to the God connection, you had to prepare, you had to get ready. You had to weather the storm that got whipped up around you as your blockages were being removed for your third eye, for all of your chakras, so that you can see the fullest potential of yourself. And for you to see your full power, you have the Tower next to the Chariot card here. And I want to say you've always had the vision. I want to say your karma has always been clear. I want to say that your heart chakra has always been open. But what's been worked on here is your solar plexus chakra, which is that I am self, that confidence, that willpower. That's what's being activated. And what's interesting is at the end of the reading, we have the King of Cups. Very beautiful card. And I'm seeing this energy as like an older version of you, like a future version of you, where like maybe 10, 20 years from now, I know that sounds kind of like annoying even, saying like, oh, this reading's about 10, 20 years from now, the outcome. But I want to say that with these two Tower cards, there's a Tower card happening now in the current moment. And that's the storm that's raging around you. That's the karmic release that's happening to you. And that's what's changing your life. But eventually, all that needs to go, all that is a distraction to you, will be dissolved in this Tower moment. And what will be left will be your original intention. What is it that you came to this universe to grow, to culture, to nurture? And then that'll start to grow. For a lot of you, you want to bypass your work that you have to do in this world in order to have that spiritual connection, in order to have those gifts activate and to be connected. But we can't bypass our work. We have to do what we came here to do. No matter what those spiritual teachers say about, eliminating karma and accelerating your growth, all of that can be possible. But what I'm seeing here is you already have the gifts, you already have the tools necessary to have that spiritual experience that you seek. But you came here for a reason. You came here to plant a seed. You came here to rest and rejuvenate as well. Your time of awakening is in the future. It's happening now, it's happening now, but the true awakening, when you feel like you can open your eyes and see your fullest potential, that is happening in the future, is what I'm getting, Pisces. So we can clarify some of these cards using a different tarot deck. I don't know if I have one with me right here. Oh, I do. Okay, this is my favorite tarot deck. I even have it in a special leather case. We'll use the Smith-Waite deck. We're going to clarify each of these cards. So clarifying the current moment with the Five of Cups, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is below the Five of Cups here as well. So what they want you to do in the future and what they want you to do in the current moment is to rest, rejuvenate, restore, to sit within these energies, to let the storm rage around you, to not be impatient with the activation of your spiritual gifts and karma. That Five of Cups may be a little bit lonely. That Five of Cups may be a little bit empty. Influencing the High Priestess in the current moment is the Ace of Swords. So I want to say that the Ace of Swords is your truth, it's your victory. It's when you have that opportunity to empower yourself through your vision with the High Priestess, through your insights. The High Priestess to me always talks about karma as well, like the karma that we've agreed to before we get here, the fates of your soul. Your fate is victory. You are destined to unlock these spiritual gifts, Pisces. In the current moment with the Tower card, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this is what the Tower is destroying. The Tower is destroying that generational karma of the Ten of Pentacles. It's destroying the old foundations of who you are, where you came from. It's almost as if your purpose not only was to come here and plant a seed for the future generations, but it also, what your purpose for coming here was to destroy the, I don't want to say the growth from the past, but to destroy the old foundation, the old garden, you know? You're replanting a new garden. Like, they're showing me an image of like an overgrown forest, and the trees have been there for a long time. It's hard for anything to grow in that forest because of the canopy of the trees. Those trees representing long entrenched beliefs and patterns and karmas of your family, of your spirit guides, of your soul family. And you've come to, not necessarily destroy them, because I feel like the universe is doing that. I feel like it's the sign of the times where a lot of these things are breaking up and the awareness is breaking up. Like, you came in here to rest and restore and to just kind of bunker down a little bit while these old beliefs are disintegrating around you. I mean, it's almost interesting now because, like, the lightning strike is even hitting the grass. This small little squirrel's home. So it's going right down to the roots, This upgrade is going right down to the root system and changing the very foundation that the roots can grow within, past the canopy of the trees. So it's a great time to be here, Pisces, because your purpose is meant to grow within new soil, within new parameters. You hold the seed of the new forest. And a lot of those things that have been transmuted and changed and dissolved, those karmas, they may come back. They may grow in this new forest, but there's the opportunity for new karmas to grow at the same rate as the old karmas may reemerge for future generations as well. So there'll be more choice again. It will be less about being born into what you're born into, and more so born into more open and free potential. And I think that's what is happening here. And your reward for being patient and resting during these transformative energies that are around you is that spiritual awakening that we were talking about. It's that high priestess energy of your gifts being activated. We have the Strength card in the past, clarifying the Ace of Emotions. So this is a card of vulnerability because she's opening up her whole throat chakra here. And you can see that in the card. And the Strength reverse means vulnerability. It means weakness, So that's beautiful. We have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team are celebrating and rejoicing over the fact that you've had this spark of joy, you've had this spark of intuition and creativity and inspiration to be led down this spiritual path, to open up to the Tower moment. And it's beautiful. The Tower moment is not only part of your current moment, but it's part of your future as well. It's like a consistent charge that's running through your environment. Clarifying the Four Voices in the future is the Lover's card. So as you close your eyes and rest within this energy of transformation that's happening all around you, as you recharge those chakras, knowing that when you finally open up your eyes in the future, not now, but when you feel like your work has started to flourish, when the seed has grown into new abundance, new opportunities, and new patterns of living, that's when you're going to see that divine timing come into play with the Lover's card. Okay? Lover's card's not always just about love, it's also about choices and divine timing. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. That was kind of like a confirmation message, basically, of having to eliminate all of what was there before in order to be able to plant that seed in the Ace of Pentacles once again. So it's a great karmic change happening here. That Tower moment in the environment is clarified by the Nine of Swords. Interesting. Your mind, your stress, your worries, your fears. There's something here about I don't want to say it's interference. A big thing that's being destroyed here with this Tower moment is your worry, your fear, your guilt, your misunderstandings, your stress. Because there's no room for that if you're going to have an open third eye, if you're going to, have that abundance that you seek, that spiritual abundance. Clarifying the Chariot is the Three of Wands, so it's expansion, a higher vantage point, things coming together. And the Chariot card is what's clarifying. So that's that willpower, that solar plexus energy. So you're reclaiming your willpower, you're reclaiming your authority. You're reclaiming a victory here for your ancestry. And the King of Cups is clarified by the Empress. So King of Cups is mastery. It's also age. It's also maturity. And the Empress is abundance, fertility, growth. The Empress has been coming up a lot in these readings lately. It's the full development. Your outcome is the Empress. Your future is the Lovers. That's like loving the life you're going to create for yourself. Through surrendering to the destructive forces in your life right now. Don't hold on to it. Be open, be vulnerable. Know that this is part of you gaining the space in order to plant those seeds, or to see those seeds you've already planted grow. All this destruction was necessary in order for your dreams, your vision to take flight, to accelerate. Okay, that's what I've got for your reading, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon.